The personal PAC, Political Action Committee of Maxine Waters, has gotten themselves in the hot water, which has gotten Maxine Waters in the hot water. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, you're covering this because this is Democrat. No, this is actually a warning for those of you that deal with members of Congress who have been in office for far too long. Seriously, this could happen to a member of the GOP just as well as it happened to Maxine Waters, a member of the Democrat Party. And here's the reason why. You get these people who have been in office for so long that they get to trusting the people that are around them. And these members of these campaigns think, oh, well, this member of Congress has got so much power that we can do whatever we want. And because they're in office for so long, and also because they spend so much time in Washington, D.C., they can't actually pay attention to what's going on in their own campaign. Seriously. I'm going to read to you the news article on this, but that's what this is. When you're reading this, this is a situation in which that is what happened. Too long of being in Congress, too long of being in Washington, D.C., on both the normal schedule and for how long they've actually been there. So, I'm going to be reading from you from both I'm going to link the Free Beacon article, but there was also a article from Fox News, which is where I saw this. So let's get into this article. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Now, Waters' campaign agreed to pay a $68,000 fine on Friday after FEC determined that California Democrat knowingly accepted $19,000 in excessive contributions during her 2020 campaign, the FEC said in a conciliation agreement. Waters also made $7,000 in prohibited cash disbursements that election cycle to reimburse get out the vote canvassers in violation of FEC violations that prohibit campaigns from making any cash payments over $100. Waters' campaign said it issued the cash payments because the COVID-19 pandemic made it difficult for her canvassers to process checks. An attorney for the Waters campaign did not dispute wrongdoings in the matter, saying the financial errors were not willful or purposeful. And I will agree with that. I honestly think that this is a situation in which they didn't fully understand the laws. That's part of the problem. You're not educating your campaigners because you've got such turnover in these things. So the campaign manager has got to go through another part of this conciliation is in the next year has got to go through an FEC approved educational class on this matter. The errors were primarily a result of limited staff availability and resources during the pandemic, the Waters campaign attorney Liliana Beaver wrote a letter to the FEC. Beavers added that Water refunded or disgorged the excess contributions. The FEC fine is the latest blemish for Waters, who has long faced scrutiny for her campaign's questionable dealings with their daughter Karen Waters. FEC records show that the California Democrat has paid her daughter more than $818,000 through her campaign since 2004, primarily to produce slate mailers or endorsement mailers, which contain sample ballots and quotes of support from Waters to candidates that make payments to her campaign. So, FEC dismissed a complaint against Waters in 2021, alleging her slate mailer operation violated no campaign finance laws, which, you know, the FEC ruled unanimously in a 4-0 decision April 19th to impose a fine against Waters' campaign, Open Secrets reported. So this is basically what I said. It's a lack of oversight. It's a lack of people actually being attacked to the campaign that understand what's going on. The main reason why I made this is because, heck, I've participated in campaigns. And a lot of the time, these folks that are put on these campaigns do so because they enjoy the candidate or whatever. They don't have the education when it comes to campaign laws, whether it's finance, whether it's actions. There are certain things that can happen in a campaign that can violate this. It's because of the turnover, and it can happen to anybody. And so we seriously need a look into a better way to do these things. Now, the Republicans here in Virginia, they did several things this year that I'm looking at them going, really? Now, they may not have violated any laws, but they violated ethics and intelligence in what they did. So this is going to happen, but the problem is that this is what happens. As I said before, you've got these people that have been in office for so long that they think they can violate laws because, well, they're powerful. They've been in office for so long. Don't think that there aren't Republicans that are not violating the law. Now, I would say a lot of them are doing their level best, but this is the situation. And this is also going out to those that want to participate in some of the campaigns because they need to understand that your actions can lead to fines, such as what happened to Maxine Waters' campaign and to her personal PAC. Think about this before you go out to help a campaign. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.